Hello again, I am Francesco Leto, taking care of the Best Performance Challenge 2011 for SAP partners, and I'm here with Raymond Mullenauer. Raymond, I would like to ask you again some question about this task that we have in the demand generation area. This task is called customer engagement. How do we help the prospect to get the right solution from us as an SAP partner? Can you tell us exactly what is this task and why is it important for an SAP partner?
Yeah. Again, we put this into the demand generation because it's kind of closing the loop after the elevator pitch. When I spoke with some of the partners who were invited to give some input about this task, many of them said, we've never thought about this. So what is this task about? I said to them basically, how often have you analyzed that it's critical for winning the customer that you explain to him how you work with him? And they said, what do you mean? I said, well, for example, when I built a house, it was very critical for me to talk with the architect and the project leader how they will proceed. How much will I need to be involved? And they said, well, you have to give some input on the design. We will also ask you whenever it's on a specific functionality, your bathroom, your living room, and so forth. So they explained me before they started to build the construction, before they started to put the roof in, on every important step, what are my expectations and how would they serve me? I think the same is true with our business solutions. There is a point of time where customers really, because it's a solution, want to have the trust in the beginning that you are the best partner, the best architect for the solution and the best serving partner also after the solution is implemented.
Okay.
And some of the partners said to me, yes, we do this. This is the time where I come or where I bring a senior person who has implemented similar solutions and let them explain in a high level how this whole project developed, how the customer were involved, which people from the customer, and made it very transparent and crystal clear also how much effort they put in, the customers put in. So the task is really something where you have the chance to explain publicly on YouTube and along on your website how you engage with your customers in 5 to 10 minutes. If you do this by showing the executive plus some of the senior architects or experts, if you do this by interviewing other customers,
so you're telling us how could this best be performed?
If you do this by following a timeline or analyzing what works or what counts for your customers, for example, one said, well, our customers constantly and repetitively buy from us because they love how we support them. They are not having the feeling we sell them a full fridge and then say, well, help yourself. It's something that you really can show on your website, also on YouTube. Why would you do this? Again, it's hard to describe in words. And like we had before in one of the tasks, people trust people, and also people more and more trust the authenticity of a video, because then they can see, is there a shine in the eye? Or is there something like looking totally out of the video, not looking to the face of the customer? Or is this all marketing or textual blah blah on the website from an agency? The video will help you here to also, like in the elevator pitch, create a consistent one-voice approach aligned with your overall communication. Well, how do we score this? I'm sure you will ask this again.
I mean, of course, all the tasks are useful for my business as a partner.
Exactly.
Within the challenge, how do I get the scores for this?
Well, similar scoring to the other task, 20 points, social scoring ratio, because we want you also to reassure that your current customers understand that and that your new customers understand this, plus the other partners or people that you work with, even the internal people, means multiplication of number of hits of the video that you can drive from the website and others. With comments that you got is the thing that counts. 20 points, looking at the ranking, and this is how you then score. Again, I would recommend, Francesco, overall, because it's kind of the last task in demand generation, that a partner should pick the ones he would really like to perform best and focus specifically in high ranking, but he should also pick those where he wants to check out his abilities, but also the learning, and not just take this nod. So I would really recommend to perform rather on each task, but with the emphasis that the organization would want to get. Giving it a high ranking overall, or a learning experience.
Yeah. Also, I think I remember that all the tasks within the demand generation area have a deadline to be accomplished within the 31st of March.
I'm
Is that
glad you
right?
mentioned this. Not all the tasks. The elevator pitch is running later on, but the other task in the demand generation piece will lead to a best-in category win, which is recognized as well as Sapphire. So for all the demand generation tasks, except the elevator pitch, which runs longer, means how to approach a new customer, the ideal customer portrait, the solution overview, and the last thing we talk, customer engagement. This is also something that counts as kind of group collection for getting you the chance to be best in demand generation. And I would wonder that we not have a lot of partners wanting this specific prize being also visible to the SAP organization and get this reward. I think
have a wonderful time at the Sapphire.
Absolutely. This is the hottest best in award this year in this challenge.
Thank you, Raymond.